Hello everyone, my name is Brian and welcome back to another Smite commentary. For this commentary I wanted to take a look at Anubis, see how his new ult is affecting him. His ult is a little bit wider, so probably a little bit easier to hit while you're free aiming it. I don't think it will change him an awful lot, because I feel like he is just as easy to hit as, it wasn't changed. I don't think it will bring him back. I don't think it will bring him anywhere. Especially since there are a lot of gods that do his job just that much better. As well as, also have a lot of escapes with it. Like when you're talking about Ratatosker, Susanoo, a lot of other gods that are just way better in dealing burst damage while also being safe to disengage. Anubis has an insane amount of burst damage, maybe the highest in the game, but it's also the least safe one because he has to stand still for it. So I still feel like he is not as potent as he could have been, but we'll have to see. What we can do, of course, in this game. We are against an Anubis as well, so that's my luck, of course. I pick a god I haven't played in a very long time, and I'm against the same god in that specific game. We're also against the Hel. Hel got a little change to her as well. Their movement speed while she healed herself is higher. The base rank is now 25%, and first it was scaling, so she will be faster earlier on. As well as I think they changed the passive up a little bit. But all in all, probably the best change for Hel is the fact that Weakening Curse got nerfed. So we'll have to see what we can do against her. Since lifesteal is very good on Anubis, I will go for a Divine Rune first. Getting Divine Rune online will definitely help me out a lot against the healing. Also against a lot of the other healing they have. Anubis with his lifesteal and Fafnir with his 2 can also be a very potent heal. I'll first go for the Panputs though, but let's just clear this out very quickly before I head back. Get that additional experience and gold. Bring me a little bit close to level 5, where Anubis of course has his damage. And let's not forget one little health potion, because I had to kind of back early because I didn't have my full HP. And against the Bastet, I don't have enough damage to kill her cats, so I need to make sure that I'm at full HP once she has her ultimate. Because otherwise I'm probably screwed. Because she can just throw down the cats and I don't have enough damage to kill them. They will kill me, especially when I'm low in HP. I'm not sure why he is not... Is he AFK? Not sure, but I don't want to engage into the Anubis. Oh, nice, it's an ultimate. He is... What? Oh, man, Tyr. What? Tyr. He pushed him, and while Tyr is pushing, my ult didn't do any damage. So if he actually did not use his push, I not only would have gotten the kill, which isn't the most important part, but I also would have been facing the Anubis, which allowed me to react a lot faster on the fact that he was ulting me while I was still ulting. So basically Tyr killed me. That's the long story short. Because the push, the ult didn't do any damage, which is also kind of awkward. And of course I had to turn around for it. Bit of an unfortunate thing. But I guess it's fine. We did get a kill together, I think. Let's see, we can do a decent amount of damage to the Anubis. Fortunately enough, he did use his purification beads, otherwise he might have died even though my theme was still on cooldown. But like I was saying, I will go for a Divine Rune. Getting the Divine Rune online is very important, especially since they nerfed Curse. 50% healing reduction is not an awful lot. It is potent, of course, especially with the slow. But the healing reduction on its own, I feel like, is not good enough if you don't pair it with a Brawler Beatstick or with a... ooh, nice stun by the enemy Thor. Come on, get out. Don't want to get by that Fafnir ultimate. That will just do way too much damage. Nice Capri ultimate, saving the life of the Vulcan. Just barely, I think. And can I aim? Ooh, nice heal by the Hel. I'm able to stun. Can I hit the basics? Ooh, got the kill. Nice. Didn't have any mana left for my abilities. Wasn't close enough for my 1. So I had to do the basics. Luckily enough, the stun lasted long enough. And with the additional basic from Capri, I think, I was able to pick up that kill. Which is nice, because now I have enough gold. And a good reason to head back, because I don't have any mana left. But let's first get this buff very quickly. very quickly. Okay. One thing I wanted to mention is that it's today very hot out here. I live in the Netherlands and here it's also very moist. So once it gets a little bit hotter, it is really not a good feeling. It is not a dry heat. It is a very moist heat. I'm not sure what it is called. What it's not. I don't like it. It is, I think, 35 degrees centigrade. I'm not sure what it is in Fahrenheit or any other things. But that might not look like an awful lot, but with the humidity we have here, it's just way too much. It is also like, I don't know, 5 degrees warmer than yesterday and maybe even 10 to 15 degrees warmer than 2 days ago. So it's going up way too quick. And tomorrow is again 10 degrees lower than today. So it's really odd weather. Not really something that allows you to get used to it. So you can kind of get used to the weather, get used to the heat. You don't have the time here. Usually you don't. Oh crap, that's a Vulcan. Not a Vulcan, that's a Thor. He used his escape to try and kill me. Was able to stun him out of his Berserker Barrage. Nice Capri ultimate. Not sure if it was necessary. I was out of range of the Anubis ultimate by a good amount, but the additional movement speed did provide the guaranteed escape. Also removing the slow, so that was pretty nice. Still appreciate it. It did get me out, and since I'm the only death on my team, nice to not die another time at least. I will be going for a Book of Thoth. I feel like it's a lot of power for Anubis. I don't like the Doom Orb. I never liked the Doom Orb. And especially on a character that doesn't have an escape, having the Doom Orb is not a good option. Because if you can't kill someone, you will die. And if you die, you will lose stacks. And if you lose stacks, you don't have as much power. All in all, not a good thing for you altogether. Thor, a bit off the mark. Able to stun him. I can hit my one a couple of times. He's out of range. So I'll just cancel it, make sure that it is starting its cooldown, as well as allow me to just move, because you don't want to stand still for a longer time than absolutely necessary, because you're very vulnerable, as you probably noticed at the way I died the first time, standing still inside my ultimate, getting ulted by the enemy Anubis who was standing still. So what do I think of Anubis? I like Anubis a lot. I played him an awful lot. He's one of my few God rank 10s. Well, not a few. I think I have 5 at the moment. Which is definitely decent. Ooh, nice purification. I am in so much trouble. I need to run. I don't want to get hit by the bleeds. Oh, he hit me. That's very unfortunate. Capri ultimate came up just as I... well, just before I died. But he was putting the enemy Fafnir. So he wasn't able to cast it on me. Even if... he cancelled out his pull. I don't think he would have been in time. Just a bit too much damage of the Fafnir. And the fact that I got stunned inside the Fafnir ultimate by the Thor screwed me over a lot as well. I didn't expect it. Otherwise I might have purified prematurely to kind of negate that. But I guess, well, I guess we'll have to deal with the second death. I'm the feeder of the team. You always need to be the feeder of the team sometimes. I'm surprised nobody on my team died just yet, that I'm the only death on our team. Not that I'm complaining, because this will definitely help us a lot. But if you look at the levels, I think I'm at a good spot. I'm level 9, level 10 now actually, so actually one of the higher in the game. Highest on the board is 10, but not an awful lot are 10 just yet. So in the farm, I'm doing pretty good. Getting enough experience at least to kind of get along. Definitely helps you out a lot, because your abilities, as you progress them, are more effective, do more damage, etc, etc. Ooh, a bit of the mark. Can I go for the free aim? Kind of want to feel like how the free aim is going. It's not too bad. Of course, Elle is quite wiggly with her speed, as well as with increased speed. Ultimate was able to do enough damage to finish her off with a 1. But, I don't know. Let's get more lifesteal though. Lifesteal is a very good stat on Anubis, because with your passive you get 100% additional lifesteal after hitting 3 ticks of your damage, which can be your ultimate, your 1 or your 3, and with the ultimate it only takes 0.9 seconds to get it, so you can get double lifesteal very quickly. Which is of course very important, because you can't stand still to fight. Well, you have to stand still to fight, but if you don't have any lifesteal you won't survive. So I will go for a Pitagon's piece first. We have two magicals as well, so the Capri and the Vulcan. They will benefit from it as well because the power aura as well as the lifesteal aura will be very good. But most importantly, it's just the highest amount of lifesteal I can get with one item. Bancroft's Talon is also a very good item for Anubis, because when you get lower you will hit more. You'll also get lifesteal, and the lifesteal is doubled, so if you're low on HP you'll also lifesteal more. So I feel that's also a very good item on Anubis. That's the item I would have gotten if there wasn't as much healing on the opponent's side as it is now, because there's no real reason for me to don't go for a Divine Rune. We definitely need it, so that's why I'm delaying my Bancroft's Talon. I might get it. It is still a lot of power, it's quite cheap, it provides lifesteal and additional power when you're getting lower. With a lot of additional lifesteal, it's just very good sustain. I might go for that. But I'll first go for the Pitagon's piece. It also provides a little bit of cooldown reduction, which is not bad either. Let's get this buff at least cleared out. Not sure if I want to get it though. I don't feel like I have the most impact in the game just yet. And if I get the stun ultimate combo out, if they don't have purification, they will die anyway. Even without my red buff or without the red buff. So, ooh, he's quick. Okay, but even without the red buff, I will be able to kill them because I have leveled my stun to, well, rank 4, which allows it to stun for about, I think, 2 seconds. Not entirely sure, maybe 1.75. I think it maxes out at 2 seconds. Don't quote me on that, I'm not entirely sure. It's very difficult to kind of remind every single well, duration, cooldown, etc. for every single ability. But having some knowledge of the duration, the fact that it increases, ooh, as you can see, a lot of damage. Like I said, enough damage with the ultimate, while the stun lasts as long as it did. She didn't have purification beads, also the spirit arrow from the Neath helped as well. Glad I was able to pick that one up for my 4th kill. Not too bad. I mean, I have a third of the entire team's kills, which is not too shabby. Let's see. He's not paying any attention. Purification used. A lot of damage though. Still too much damage for him to really deal with. Able to juke out the mace to the face. I know it's a player, but Fafnir now also has a mace to the face. He can throw. Which also slows. Which is actually a very good thing. Because the slow is something that's very effective actually against group people. And it's kind of underestimated in some points. As you can see here, Capri as well as the Neath both got slowed. So quite effective. Still trying to stack up. Ooh, a bit off the mark with my stun. If I hit that stun on the Thor, he would have died guaranteed. He threw out his hammer very quickly. So if you stun him while his hammer is thrown out, he can't teleport towards it. And this will allow you to deal more damage. And as you can see, good amount of damage. Nice pull by the Capri. Few basics will be enough. Capri is able to pick up that kill on the Thor. Nice grab. Able to keep it into my range of my 1. And even though I have only rank 1 on my 1, I feel like it is still enough damage. As you saw, 120 per tick, give or take. And that's just an awful lot because I have a good amount of power with the Book of Thoth. So, leveling up your 1 isn't as necessary, I feel, as leveling up your 2 or your 3. Your 3 has more range to it, so it's more effective. Your 2 is just a good increase in duration, allows you to kill with your ultimate more quickly. Let's see, can we get this one? Ooh, I thought I would have lifestealed a lot more. Of course, I only have the Divine Rune and the Tiny Trinket, which probably not going to help me an awful lot. Vulcan is on his way. Let's see if I can at least survive as long as I can. It is long enough. 33 HP left. I couldn't take one more hit, so I leeched it at the very perfect moment. I have to head back though. But we did get the Gold Fury, which will help us a lot. Because, of course, it is another gold advantage. And I can go for more items going into the Bancroft's Talon. Because I feel like they don't have as much defenses as they might need or should have. Only the Fafnir really has a good amount of magical protection with the Bulwark of Hope. The others don't. So with the power I get from the Bancroft's Talon, this will allow me to deal a lot more damage. As well as just in general lifesteal more. And when I get low HP, like I said, more power even. So, I picked up the Sanctuary. Definitely feel like it's necessary. If I get picked up by a Thor ultimate, I can at least Sanctuary out his Berserker's Barrage. Or his Spin the Wind, so to speak. Or when the Bastet Cats are on me and I don't have any of my abilities up, the Sanctuary can be a rescuing relic as well. Let's see. Hell actually going very aggressive. Good amount of damage. Nice damage by the Vulcan. Just barely not enough. Probably should have cancelled and went to my ultimate. But I have my ultimate now and I am able to burst the Bastet. Insane amount of lifesteal and the burst of my ultimate. Enough to finish off the Bastet. And the Fafnir is leaving with his tail behind his legs. Able to jump away with his ultimate. And I'm safe. I used my Sanctuary just in case he engaged on me. Because his bleed damage does a lot. The Fafnir would definitely been able to kill me. Because I don't have as much damage on him, I also wouldn't have been able to do as much lifesteal as I will probably needed to survive that. So I'm glad I used my Sanctuary just in case. Fafnir was able to disengage. So I guess well played on his part, not dying to my team. But I'm just glad I was able to kill the Bastet that quickly. And the fact that she had cats probably wasn't even in her favor that much, because I can lifesteal from the cats as well. Good amount of damage, purification by the Bastet, but she can't leap away. She steps back into my 3, and it's again a kill. And the surrender vote comes out. The enemy has surrendered, and it kind of makes sense. 20-2, we literally stomped them, so to speak. I'm 6-2-4, so that means I'm the only one on my team that died. That kind of feels bad, to be honest. Dying as the only person in your team really feels like you're feeding. Well, it's only 2 deaths and you still have 6 kills to kind of make up for it. I feel it's not the worst. Could have done better. Not too sure though, because they do have a good amount of damage. And as you can see, I did a decent amount of damage as well. Vulcan a little bit more, but he didn't die, so I guess he had more time to do it. I don't know. Anyway, just in general, I feel like it doesn't affect Anubis that much. The fact that they widened the ultimate, the width of it, I feel like it doesn't affect him as much as you might think. Maybe it allows you to hit it a little bit better while you're free aiming, but I feel like it doesn't make a huge difference in general. So I guess we'll have taken a look at that change. I will take a look at other changes as well. There's also a Guan Yu change I want to take a look at, as well as some others. Of course, the Aphrodite buff as well with the passive protections. Just an awful lot of gods have been changed. I want to take a look at all of them, and of course I have still a couple of requests laying around, so I'll be looking at them as well. Anyway, for now, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and as always, good luck, have fun, and I'll see you guys in the next one.